And I think a lot of the time we compare our reality to what we think our reality should be. Like like if you feel behind or bored by your current circumstance and you don't feel excited because it feels monotonous, you do the same thing day in and day out, and you wake up, maybe you go to the gym, maybe you go right to work, and then you go back home, maybe you go to the gym then, maybe you make dinner, maybe you order something, you watch TV, you go to bed, and rinse repeat until Friday, and then it's like TGIF, thank fucking God it's Friday. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing because it's the reality for most people. And I think that even with all of these questions lingering and outstanding of like, am I behind? Am I doing this right? Is everybody else doing this better than me? Are they figuring it out faster than me? Like, you're not falling behind or running late because there is no behind or late. You're just figuring it out differently and at a different time than other people. You're just putting together the pieces of your puzzle differently than other people would. You're finding different solutions and different intricacies and different ways to make your puzzle and your picture make sense. Your puzzle should not look the same as the next guy's, and that's where this problem comes in. That's where this feeling of behind comes in, because you look at the next guy's puzzle and you're like, why doesn't mine look like that? Like, theirs looks so much more complete than mine, when in reality, yours isn't supposed to look complete right now. It's okay that theirs is. At 25, they might have a little bit more figured out, but that doesn't mean that their puzzle won't fall apart or break or deteriorate at 26 or 27. Like, and I'm not saying that to say, like, prey on the downfall of other people. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I'm just saying there are different moments and different seasons and different times and different years in people's lives where it looks like a full picture, where it makes more sense, when things start to come together. And there are times in your life when that happens too. You might be in one of those moments right now where you're like, I really like everything. Like, everything feels really good. And that does not mean that's going to last forever, neither for the next guy or the next guy. And the person going through it right now and being like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, that doesn't mean they're going to be there forever either. We're all in a different moment of our puzzle. Like, some people are at piece 1 and piece 2. Some people can't even figure out how to put those two together right now. And they're like, what the fuck do I do? Like, and they're throwing the puzzle against the wall, stepping on it, like throwing, like being like, fuck this shit. Like, I don't even know how to start here. Some people are looking at this whole picture and they just have the outline. They just have the border figured out. Some people start with the border. When you're making a puzzle, everybody starts at a different place. Some people have the middle figured out. Some people have just an edge. Some people start with the blue. Some people start with the yellow. Some people start with a different color and a different starting point, a different place and a different time and a different border, a different aesthetic and a different piece and a different picture. Not everybody starts the same way. I think that's an amazing reference for this whole thing. Like, if you think about how you build a puzzle, maybe you've never done it before, and maybe you're like, I don't even know how I build a puzzle. That's because you have never done it before. Like, that's because you're in that starting place. And some people may look at it and be like, yeah, I know I would separate all these colors first, or I know I would try to create these pictures quickly. And some people would look at the box and look for an instruction manual and think about, like, how can I use what I have and what's in front of me to inform the building of this thing? Like, everybody does it differently. Everybody does it differently, and that's the point. You're not falling behind or running late. You're just putting the pieces of your puzzle together differently than the next person would. There is no instruction or manual for how to do this. And that means you're going to make mistakes, and that means you're going to fall. But that doesn't mean you're falling behind. That means you're also going to try and get back up again. And that means you're going to try again. The only thing you are in control of is your own mindset around where you are right now. And the cool thing is that you get to control your timeline. You get to control how you think about your timeline.